We are in the town of Bitola in Macedonia, just
And
after
also
the border.
after that, the period
And we experienced some rain.
the
Temperature is
was
19 degrees
was
centigrade.
From 1941 up to 1945, and then it became Yugoslavia. Yugoslavia
There's a
is,
railway there.
It's with the ruler of the Yugoslavia, president of Yugoslavia. It's Josip Broz Tito. So it is well known, maybe name for you, because we was that former country. It was the fourth country in the world, which is the most powerful country in the world after the America and after the many countries. But it's a third or fourth country is because of the position, because of the military, and because of the industrial military just here in Bitola, and one of the famous military here across near the border of the Greece, because there is the important places of the Yugoslavian spots.
Čim rekao? Ja služio vojsku. Allah, bravo, ti nem tako neki. Kako ćeš ti biti? Ja na materiju da ti 78 godina. 70 ti
So we did not go to Skopje. We turned to the left.
So after that, when you're serving military services at Yugoslavia, so after maybe 6 or 7 months, for example, they transfer you to another city, for example, to another part of the Yugoslavia, and that's a position, for example, the cities which are too poor, they're too poor. So, for example, if they don't have any industrial or something like that, so they put the army, and the army mostly the situation of the inhabitants are serving to the army, and they making some competitive, and they making some industrial only for the army. 4 centuries before Christ, by Philip II of the Macedonian, it's a grandson of Alexander the Macedonian. During the Ottoman rule, the city together with Thessalonica, where the two reigning the cities, Ottoman, it become of the part of the Rumelia. So we already speak about the Rumelia, so the part of the Bitola and the part of the also Macedonia. Also, we are passing now through the city. There is one interesting building which is connected to us. So it's one of the Baba Jami. So it's one of the oldest jamis or mosques here in a Bitola. It was built around the 16th century. So it's quite old. And just to make for you one. For example, comparison between, for example, Bosnia and the rest countries in Yugoslavia. For example, in the field of the Macedonia, the war from 1991 or 1992, from the independence of those countries, there is here on this spot it wasn't a war, but in Bosnia, in Croatia, and Serbia, it was mainly the territory which is handled by the war. Dirigent by the European countries and also America. It was on field of the Bosnia, because the main population in the Bosnia are the Muslims. So that's one of the main field of the world in war in 1991 or 1992 till 1995. So we will explain you mainly when we come to the field of the Bosnia, but just that you have mentioned in your mind about all those varieties and all those schedules which has in the last period. Also, we will pass the Bitola, and we have around 75 kilometers far from the Ohrid. We will pass one across the Shar there. From the right side there is a Shar mountain, and also it would be one highway. It's not highway roads, it's a normal road which longitude is around 1,100 feet up the ground sea level, so it's some kind of the hill. And then we will come to the Ohrid. I said it's 75 kilometers. It's not too far, but it maybe around duration around 1 hour and 15 minutes, so around 2 hours it's our estimated period to the Ohrid. Then when we'll come in Ohrid, it's planned to go on a lunch, and after that we will make a city walking with our tour guide, which will host us in Ohrid. So it's only necessary just to know those notices, and before when we arrive to the Ohrid, we will explain you about our schedule for what to see, what to do, and what to buy, what to purchase. You also see the standard of the life. It's really low than lower than in Greece. So for example, bottle of the water for 1.5 liters you will buy, for example, only 45 euro cents. For example, that's also same in Bosnia. And also you will buy, for example, some chocolate or something like that, so for €0.5 or 45 cents or 40 cents, it's a really cheap destination. And because of that, I'm saying to you that the standard of the life, average salary here in Macedonia, it's lower than the Bosnia, and it's around 350 euros, not more. It's a job, for example, when you are teaching a school, for example, you can see the primary school here in Bitola, the average salary of the teacher is around 350 euros. So that's quite low, but it's a standard of the country.
Salary of teacher.
Now we will take a direction to the Ohrid and Resen, so that's our next destination. So around 70-75 kilometers. It would be a road, not highway. It's a road.
There's a tunnel there.
By some hilly roads and then some two-way roads. So just to know about that. And we won't make any stops, so prepare for a little bit longer driving, around 2 hours. Okay, that's it for now. So we are crossing the Bitola, and then we will take the road to the Ohrid.
Ja sam ovdje bio u ovoj šoli. Ja. Znaš šta tebi je za
I ja sam jatuh je ni. Tak ada macam je. Ush.
Perjalanan sudah
punya susu lembu.
Ostra more, ostra more.
Penting-penting
A ovo je benzinska i kod nas je na benzinsku toliko skupo. Čekaj, ja li malo idem jeftini? Ili uzaraju?
We are on the road from Bitola to Ohrid. Quite an empty space. Road is better than the old road at the side there. Tadi slow sangat. Ini dah laju. Tak sampai emergency brake. Dia khayal berbuat lah dia.
Ovo je onaj tamo tip dom, ovaj čak onaj tamo tip magaze i tu. To su pisao novci, eto, što vozi malo auta pa da se... Šta će biti?
Pizza.
Pizza u Dubrovniku. Znaš? Ti se vrati pa tamo.
Ima bazen. Ostani znaš. Dubrovnik. I druga stvar, onaj mi rekao Dubrovnik, neki parking dole pored hotela. Da, vjerane, neće ni igrati što. Neki parking se palače. Pored hotela. Da, njega mi rekao, Gledaj,
Dia kereta tu masuk. Kereta tu give up lah. Dia masuk tepi lah. Dia tengok bas kat belakang dia. Bas kereta dia masuk tepi.